Hey, what's up guys? It's Jack, and today I'm gonna give you 5 tips on reducing social media distractions on your phone. So tip number one would be to, wait, what was it again? Oh yeah, so tip number one would be turning off all your notifications. Well, maybe not all of them, but at least most of them, and maybe turning all of them off to start off with, then kind of working from there and deciding what notifications you want to turn on. So I think I used to go pretty hardcore with this, and I just refused to check anything until like a certain like time on my like throughout my day, like 1 o'clock when I eat lunch usually. But yeah, because I'm basically stuck at home until like next month, and it's kind of depressing and lonely. I have stuff like Messenger and Hello Talk, which is like a language exchange app, notifications for those turned on. But for the most part, I have like, for example, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, like all of that's like all turned off. And yeah, even on my desktop, YouTube notes are turned off as well. So I don't understand how people function with notifications turned on, because it's so distracting. How do you concentrate like on doing like things, and like I can't process it now. But yeah, I don't want to sound like I'm this work person, above the people that have notifications turned on. And I understand it's like, for example, if you're like a social media manager or something, then obviously it makes sense to do something like that, I think. But yeah, I feel like there are probably a lot of people that don't need to have them turned on, so like turn them off or something. Tip number two would be to like kick your social media apps off your home screen. So let me just actually show mine. So yeah, I don't think I have a single social media app like on my home screen, and even if I swipe left and right, it's like nowhere to be found. It's like in my main like apps category. So the purpose of that is just to increase the friction between yourself and the social media apps, and yeah, it just makes it harder to like check. So if you sort of mindlessly go on your phone to try to look for stuff, it's harder. Although after a bit of time, your brain sort of internalizes the exact route to get to each social media app, even though it takes a few more seconds, but it's kind of like better than nothing, I guess. Tip number three is to like turn your phone over. So this is actually just a habit for me. Like literally when I put my phone on like down just then, I just noticed I put it down like that. The reason being is because for whatever reason, I don't know when phone manufacturers or something started doing this, but like it has like this flashing lights, whenever you get a new notification, and it's distracting as hell. I don't understand how people function with this. Like it's the same thing as like tip number one. It's just I have to like devote part of my mind to like the anticipation of getting like a new notification. So I just turn it over. It's yeah. Sorry, phone. Tip number four would be this is a pretty big one. Keeping your phone far away from your bed. So like when you wake up, you have to like actually get out of your bed and turn off the alarm. Like it doesn't 100% like stop you from like snoozing. Like I still do it like maybe 10 to 20% of the time when I'm just feeling lazy AF. But when you have to like get out of your bed and source out your phone, it definitely reduces the chances a lot, and you don't like try to watch, I don't know, YouTube and Instagram for an hour in your bed before you finally get the energy to like wake up, because you just like walk out of bed, which is probably better and a lot shorter. That probably takes like 10 to 15 seconds maybe, or probably less, compared to like, I don't know, binging on social media when you wake up straight out of bed. So tip number five would be to dab 10 times before you check social media. So I only really do this for YouTube because like I'm pretty good with like managing my phone thing now. Usually YouTube's my kryptonite. This habit I established is to pretty much, well, it isn't dabbing 10 times per se, but it's like I do this weird clapping ritual where it's like I have to clap 10 times like this before I check YouTube. And even when I do check YouTube, I have this app that's stopping me from checking the homepage feed, so I have to turn this off as well. So I do the 10 claps, and then I turn off the homepage feed thing, and then I can check YouTube. But yeah, dabbing 10 times, it just sounds funnier, and it's probably extra friction as well. Once you do it like the first few times, it will once again just become a habit, and you'll just keep doing your dabs. And yeah, I mean, if you're around and about in, I don't know, public or something, and you don't want to like make people go like, what the bloody hell are you doing? You can do like small dabs like that, or you can do like the weird clappy thing I talked about. But yeah, I don't know if I'm just weird, but I found that pretty helpful for like giving me extra time to think. But I think when you break down all these 5 sort of tips, and I guess you can call them habits really, they all sort of revolve around adding friction between you and checking social media. It just gives you more time to sort of think while you're in that sort of zombie state of like checking social media, and it gives you conscious brain more time to sort of go like, wait, do I actually want to do this or not? Yeah, it's just good for mindfulness and stuff. So yeah, that's about it. Be sure to subscribe for more videos, and bye.